Well, okay, guys, here we go again. We're, oh God, same way down there in the end, Andrew Yang. What the hell are we into this thing now? We're into this thing about 40 minutes. Andrew Yang has been able to introduce himself. That's been it. Why are these people up here? Why do they have the stage full? George Stephanopoulos, you're rigging the fucking debate. You're letting Biden, Buttigieg, and Bernie talk mainly. A little bit of Warren and Klobuchar. Steyer butts in, Yang stands there totally ignored, which I know what he would have said about the prescription drug or getting groceries. He would have said, I'm going to give you $1,000. Now you can get your fucking prescription filled, and then you can use your other money to eat with. But no, all you want to do is have Buttigieg up there run his mouth because he's a homosexual. Look at Steyer right there holding his hand up. Nobody. Every question. Here he comes. Hang on.
Donald Trump is not the cause of all of our problems, and we're making a mistake when we act like he is. He is a symptom of a disease that has been building up in our communities for years and decades, and it is our job to get to the harder work of actually curing the disease. Most Americans feel like the political parties have been playing you lose, I lose, you lose, I lose for years, and you know who's been losing this entire time? We have. Our communities have. Our communities' way of life is disintegrating beneath our feet. That's why Iowa, a traditional swing state, went to Trump by almost 10 points. That's why Ohio, a traditional swing state, is now so red that I'm told we're not even going to campaign there. So these communities are seeing their way of life get blasted into smithereens. We've automated away 4 million manufacturing jobs and counting. We're closing 30% of New Hampshire stores and malls, and Amazon, the force behind that, is literally paying zero in taxes. These are the changes that Americans are seeing and feeling around us every day. And if we get to the hard work of curing those problems, we will not just defeat Donald Trump in the fall, but we'll actually be able to move our communities forward.
I know we're going to hear a lot more on this.
I can't believe it. That's the first, okay, it's a quarter. We've been on since 8. It's 20 minutes to 9. That's the first they let it he let him speak. And they have not put a question to him. See, Senator Warren. It's too bad, Andrew Yang, that you stand for a platform of killing babies in the womb, right? We honored a baby that was born at 21 weeks at the State of the Union. Do you understand that it's just barely over 4 months, right? But they're down, whether it's Virginia, West Virginia, wherever that stupid ass governor is that lets you have the baby. The baby's out breathing, drinking a beer, smoking a cigarette in the other room, and the mother goes thumbs up or thumbs down. But here they brought the baby out that survived, is now 2 years old, was born at 1 pound, a little over 4 months old. Come on, if we can't protect, right? I don't want to hear any more about the Holocaust and the tragedy of 6 million Jews, tragic as it was and horrible, and just horrible as it was. But 60 million aborted babies? Really? 60 million as opposed to 6 million? A nut job like Hitler as opposed to a civilized Christian country ripping them out by the womb because government shouldn't get in charge to protect life, right? What does it sit there? Inalienable rights, life, liberty, in the pursuit of happiness, life. Take the first one away, life. So I got a cord attached to my mama. How many people got cords attached to them in the hospital? Rip them all off the machines right now. They can't breathe on their own. They can't heartbeat on their own. They can't do this or that on their own, right? Rip them all out right now tonight. Anybody on any kind of life support, anything, feeding tubes, breathing, vents, anything, rip them all out. Let's watch them die. They can't live on their own, therefore they're not human life. They're not human beings. So here we go. They're finally going to let Yang talk. They're asking him one freaking question. Oh my God, I got to put it on here.
Misconduct by the president or his administration should not be investigated?
There are, of course, limits, and you have to see what the facts are on the ground after you assume office. But the fact is, if you look around the world, the countries that have thrown past presidents into jail have generally been developing countries. And unfortunately, that's a pattern that.
Oh my God, what is Lindsay Davis asking about? The fact that the president was acquitted and the failed impeachment. This guy's running for president. He didn't run a half-ass investigation in the House without a vote to impeach somebody with no proof and no witnesses and no way to come up with anything. It's just so disgusting. It's not disgusting for me. It's 4 more years. But there it is. It's such a joke. Last time we watched the Republicans rig, well, we know the DNC was rigged too because Bernie won the damn thing and Hillary lost, and Bernie's gonna go through the same shit again, but he can't win. And look at these people up here. Donald Trump would tear any of their apart. All of them together will tear their ass apart. I'm out. Yeah, this is like, I don't want to boot it. This is something this is better than cartoons. This is like the Flintstones. Yabba dabba doo.
You want highway money?